Dear students, up to paragraph 6 we had studied, and now I am going to re explain to you the things which could not be completed yesterday. Now you see, Tommy and Margie are under a discussion about the difference of schools. Schools in old times, that is around 100 years ago, used to be big buildings having human beings as teachers. But the schools in 2157, which is the imagination of the writer of this story, Isaac Asimov, the schools in 2157 used to be set up in homes only. Private rooms of children used to be study rooms for themselves, and a mechanical teacher was teaching them all. I already told you the background in my previous class. Now I am going to teach you everything line by line, text wise. Be concentrated in order to understand me properly. Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes, because it's not our kind of a school, stupid. This is the old kind of a school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. Now Tommy tried to explain Margie about the kind of schools people had 100 years ago. He said those schools were different kinds of schools. Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, anyway, they had a teacher. Now, Margie was holding the book, she was reading the book, and she told Tommy that there used to be teachers in old times. There used to be human beings as teachers in schools. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. It was a man. Now Tommy told her, yes, definitely there was a teacher in old times, but this teacher was not a permanent teacher, not a teacher living with students 24 hours. Because this teacher was a man. A man? How could a man be a teacher? Then Margie said, a man was teacher there. How could a man be a teacher? Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. Now Tommy told Margie, yes, there was definitely a human being as teacher, and he was teaching girls and boys, giving them things to do, giving them homeworks to do, and ask them questions. A man is not smart enough. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. Then Margie's opinion was that a man cannot be so much smart, so much intelligent as a mechanical teacher. Then Tommy opposed her, saying that his father also knew as much as his mechanical teacher knew. He knows almost as much, I betcha. He said, I bet. I am ready to put a condition. I am ready to put you on bet that my father knows as much as my mechanical teacher. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. Now Margie's logic was that she disliked the idea of a human being unknown to her coming to her in her home and teaching her. Tommy screamed with laughter. You don't know much, Margie. The teachers did not live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. Margie thought that a human being teacher always lived with students in their homes. But Tommy clarified that human beings were teachers in old times, but they did not live with students in their homes. They came to teach in a special building where kids went there to study. And after study time was over, teachers used to go away from the building in the same way children went back to their homes. And all the kids learned the same thing. They had a teacher. It was a man. Sure, if they were the same age. Margie said, by the way, all the children went to study in a building. Were they studying the same thing? Then Tommy told her, definitely, if the children were of the same age group, they belonged to the same class. In this way, they studied the same syllabus. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. Then Margie further put a logic. She told Tommy that according to her mother, a teacher has to be completely adjusted for teaching girls and boys. And a teacher has to teach everything differently. So Margie is talking here about mechanical teacher. Everything should be set there in the mechanical teacher, the standard of class, to whom is he going to teach, what is he going to teach. These things are mechanically set in a mechanical teacher. So she said a teacher has to be adjusted. Just the same, they did not do it that way then. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. Now, Tommy said, everything you will not find in the same manner as you see it today. If you are not interested in reading the book, don't study, don't read the book, no matter. I didn't say I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. She wanted to read about those funny schools. Margie further, replied. She said, no. It's not so that I'm not interested in reading books. I want to know about those funny kind of schools. They were not even half finished when Margie's mother called. Margie, school. Now, half discussion was gone. Now Margie's mother called her for attending the school. This school was nowhere else. It was a room of their home in which they went to study from the mechanical teacher. Margie looked up. Not yet, Mama. Now said Mrs. Jones. And it's probably time for Tommy too. Margie said it was not the time for attending the school, but her mother suggested that it was also the time for Tommy to attend the school. Margie said to Tommy, can I read the book some more with you after school? Maybe, he said nonchalantly. Margie now wanted the permission of Tommy to read the book about schools after school time was over. Then Tommy, nonchalantly means without taking much interest, he walked away whistling. He started whistling. And then, having the dusty old book under his arms, he moved from there. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. Every day except Saturday and Sunday, the mechanical teacher had been waiting for Margie in order to teach her. She went there, her mechanical teacher was on, and she sat there for studies, because her mother said that little girls learned better if they learned at regular hours. The adjustment of mechanical teacher was such, it was teaching her regularly except Saturday and Sunday. The mother of Margie used to say that it is good for growing girls to study regularly. The screen was lit up and it said today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot. As she went there to study, she found that the topic for discussion was there, arithmetic. And it was the topic proper fraction. Proper and improper fraction, you know very well in mathematics. Okay. It also demanded for the homework to be put into the proper slot of the mechanical teacher. Margie did so with a sigh. She was thinking about the old schools they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. Now Margie was lost in the dream of old-fashioned schools which used to be at the time of the grandfather of her grandfather. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. They learned the same things so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. Now, Margie was completely overjoyed to think that all the students of the colony used to go to the same school. They went together, they lived in a friendly manner, they came very happily together, and they could help one another because they studied the same kind of syllabus. She was lost in the pleasure of imagination. And the teachers were people. She was moreover enjoyed that the teachers were not machines. People used to teach there, human beings used to teach there. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen now. When we add fraction 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 4. Now Margie's mechanical teacher started teaching her proper fractions. Giving example, when we add fractions 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 4, it is called proper fraction. Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. Now, Margie was still thinking about the children of the old days when her grandfather's grandfather studied in a school, when all the children used to go to a particular building for studies. In this way, according to Margi, it was a great fun for the people to go to school and study there. But now that fun was lost because they had to study it at home from a mechanical teacher. A mechanical teacher which had to be set like a machine in order to teach them. While the human being working as a teacher would no longer be demanding for being set like machines. So difference between mechanical teaching, that is called digital teaching, and human beings teaching has been very well imagined by Isaac Asimov in this lesson. By the way, I told you in my previous class only that Isaac Asimov made a hypothesis through this lesson. Now that hypothesis is going to be justified very soon. He imagined it would happen in 2157, but the same thing happens here in 2020 only. So thank you very much for this lesson. I have tried my best to explain to you, and possibility for learning is more in YouTube lecture for you, because you can play forward, play backward, you can raise the playback speed, you can decrease the playback speed. In this way you can better understand everything. Some activities are given there, question, answer and word meanings I shall send you, okay, through PDF. Thank you very much for this class.